In this video, I'll be giving you my honest physical therapist review about the shoulder sling by BraceUp. I got this off Amazon, so it's super convenient for me to get. Let me just show you some of the features of this. You can adjust it to make it longer or shorter on the straps. There's an adjustment tab right here, and you just pull the straps through. Just like that, and you can pull it right here. It's got another adjustment strap on this side, so you can slide it through, make this shorter. The material is very breathable. It's got a mesh material right here. There are thumb loops to support your wrist, and inside the sling there's a pocket on either side that can fit a phone. There's one, there's the other. It's a super lightweight, definitely less than a pound, and this can be worn on both sides. You can put it on your right arm or your left arm. Now let me tell you how to put this on, how to use this. So you're gonna get it settled. It's just a little twisted there. I'm gonna start by opening up this strap more because I'm gonna adjust that. Now this strap's gonna go behind my neck and behind my shoulder on the side I'm gonna use it on. Then here's the key thing, you gotta get your elbow all the way to the back corner. Make sure that it sits in that corner of the sling. Now depending on your condition, you might adjust it differently, but generally what you need to do is pull this strap right here. Got one-handed adjustment here, it's really nice. So that it shoves your elbow up into your shoulder and it makes your shoulder go up, because most of the time when you're wearing a sling like this, it's going to be to take pressure off the shoulder joints, maybe even the neck, or at least to support the elbow. And when you pull it up all the way like that, it takes pressure off. Then you can put your thumb in the thumb loop, and that's really nice because if you don't have that, then your wrist just hangs down and it can become uncomfortable on your wrist, so this helps to support your wrist position. Now let me tell you some pros about this. Like I said, I really like the thumb loop. You don't see that on all the shoulder slings. I love the one-handed adjustment. And there's another adjustment on the back, this one right here, in case the pad doesn't sit just right on your neck. You can adjust it so it moves backwards that way, and it's better on your neck depending on your size. I love this padded strap here, and you know, what I see in a lot of slings is this type of material, this strap just goes through another pad and you can still feel a lot of pressure from the strap, but this one does not have a strap that goes through the pad here. This is just a nice comfortable pad, which makes this super comfortable on my neck. It just is the best thing I've had. Whenever I've recommended it to patients, they've all said that this is very comfortable when they have to wear it for hours or days or weeks. The pockets are very convenient as well. Being able to put a wallet, some cards, money, your phone, those types of things in the sling is convenient because you forget how much you need both hands to reach inside your pockets of your pants, or even a purse if you have a purse. And it's nice to just be able to put it inside of your sling so you can access it very easily. You can just reach right here, get into your pocket and get whatever you need. Now as far as cons, I really couldn't find many. The only thing, if anything, is going to be that this is not machine washable according to the instructions. You're supposed to wash it by hand, but it's not, it shouldn't be too big of a deal. It's not enormous. And the other thing is, unless you live in a really humid environment or you're just an individual that sweats a lot, you're probably not going to dirty this too much. You're not going to be exercising and moving around. Versus if you had this under clothing, like say a knee brace or a back brace, that does get sweaty more often, especially in warmer, humid environments. So you do need to be washing that a little bit more frequently. So I don't think it's as big of a con that you can't wash this in the machine. Now let me give you my honest physical therapist opinion about this shoulder sling. I think that shoulder slings in general are extremely underrated. They can bring so much benefit to injuries like rotator cuff tears, shoulder labrum tears, AC joint separations. They're also beneficial for nerve injuries coming from the neck into the shoulder, and they can even help elbow injuries. I see so many patients, especially the ones that get rotator cuff tears and labrum injuries in their shoulders, not using this the way that they should at the beginning so that they can get the tissues like the rotator cuff to connect back together, or the labrum, the cartilage, to attach back to the bone. This helps tremendously in the first stages of healing, and it is so cheap. Rather than signing up for surgery or going to the doctor, this should be the first line of treatment for people with rotator cuff injuries and shoulder labrum injuries. AC joint sprains, same thing. I see so many people just let their arm hang, and when things are torn or sprained like that, you need to get that up, and using the brace like this is very important. And then even when they have the brace on, they're not cinching it up enough to get that elbow and shoulder to come up, so they're not getting the full effect that they can by using the brace properly. Now, a brace like this is going to cost you no more than about $20. Now, the material is good. With any brace, usually you pay for what you get as far as the material quality, and to an extent the build as well. This brace by BraceUp is going to be a little bit more expensive than the cheapest brace you can get, but the comfort, the likelihood that you're going to use it properly is so beneficial. Now, I'm a huge proponent of using the brace for multiple reasons. Even if you can use your arm, like let's say you have a rotator cuff tear or a labrum tear or an AC joint issue and it's not that bad, you can actually use your arm, but it hurts when you do more aggressive things or if you're going to pick up something heavier. I like to recommend patients to use this because for two big reasons. One, it tells everyone else around you that you've got an issue, and so it allows them to be considerate of you. They'll get out of your way so they don't bump into you, but they'll also help you out with, say, opening doors or lifting heavy things. You'll get help from strangers because they just see that you're in a sling, so you should wear it until you need to, until it's appropriate for you to do exercises or get out of the sling. The second reason is for yourself, because if your arm is not in a sling like this, subconsciously, without thinking about it, you're going to begin to use your arm and potentially re-aggravate your rotator cuff injury, your labrum tear, your AC joint, your nerve, whatever it is that you're dealing with. You're going to re-aggravate it because you're just using your arm too much, especially in the beginning stages when you just need to rest. This helps you to rest because your arm's kind of confined, so you have to figure out how to do things with your other hand and hopefully get some help from people around you. Hey, if you want to get a brace like this, I've linked it in the description below to get it from Amazon. Definitely worth the money. If you thought this video was helpful for you, please give us a thumbs up and please subscribe and turn on our notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our videos. And our channel is dedicated to helping people stay healthy, active, and mobile while avoiding unnecessary surgery, injections, and pain medications. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.